What's up, viewers? Welcome to Different Brains. I'm your host, Derek Dunston, and you are watching The Week in Neurodiversity. Let's kick things off in Florida, where a Dolphin therapy program is helping those with disabilities.
When a person, whether it's a child or an adult, is motivated by their surroundings or by the animals, then you can really plug in the goals that are specific to them, such as communication or mobility or motor control, and say, you know, if you communicate to Bella's dolphin trainer you'd like a kiss, then we can immediately reinforce that with an interaction with the dolphins.
Next up, an 8-year-old with Down syndrome got to water ski for the first time ever.
And today, thanks to the organizers and volunteers of At the Lake in Heartland, she was able to water ski for the very first time.
Kids just don't get these experiences very often.
Greta's mom couldn't help but get emotional watching her daughter in the water.
To see her be excited and anticipating the whole thing, and then a little afraid, and then getting out there and enjoying it was just amazing.
Over in Kansas, parents and teachers took part in a dyslexia simulation to better understand the experience of their children.
Parent Jacob Walker went through the dyslexia simulation to understand how his 9-year-old son Kel's mind works.
I noticed a lot, just like how frustrating it is for him to try to do any of these kind of activities.
Walker says the experience opened his eyes to some of his son's challenges.
Why is it backwards?
Are you trying?
Pencil isn't doing what I'm telling it.
This group is trying to trace words and shapes using a mirror and the opposite side of their brain.
Over in Michigan, let's meet a young girl with Down syndrome who's received a special doll that she can relate to.
This was a moment nearly a year in the making.
It's my favorite doll!
11-year-old Jana Blanchard getting surprised with a special doll that came all the way from Australia.
She's pretty, and she's beautiful, and she looks like me.
Sure, Jana has plenty of other dolls, but little Jana is the first one that truly shares her beauty.
With the doll, we just thought it would be cool to have something that looked like her and that she could just celebrate differences.
Last but not least, let's take a look at this viral photo of an 8-year-old boy with autism lending a helping hand to a classmate that is also on the spectrum.
I seen him on the ground with Connor as Connor was crying in the corner, and he was consoling him, and he grabbed his hand and walked him to the front door, and we waited until the bell rang and he walked inside of the school, and the rest was history.
What Christian didn't know that day is that Connor is autistic. He was overwhelmed with everything going on around him. It was a moment in time caught, now capturing the hearts of strangers all over. But to the boys, it was simple.
He was kind to me.
And while you're here at Different Brains, be sure to check out some of our other content, like Exploring Different Brains with Dr. Hacky Reitman and Spectrumly Speaking, the podcast by and for women on the autism spectrum. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Which story caught your eye the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you keep advocating and we'll keep bringing the news.